Okay, well, I guess this is real now. This is happening. Okay. Uh Wonderful. Let me tell people about it before I really get stuck into this. Give me a second. Okay. Um Right, well, I have not actually deleted my Windows plugins quite yet. And in fact, I'm not going to delete them, but I am going to delete the link to them, which, if you know how YA Bridge works, then that'll make sense to you. I wanted to get this for the record so that it is known that I'm not cheating. Yeah. Let's do all of them all right next to each other, because I'm like that. And that should be it. Okay. Bam. 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 Okay. Now I can bring them back just by running the sync again, but I'm not doing that. So, yeah. All right. Well, now I just have to figure out what to make. Oh yeah, and like none of my projects are gonna work anymore because of that. Like if I try to open any of these, it's just not gonna work. Okay. And yes, I did change my Reaper theme. If any of you were keeping track, or I don't know, yes, I changed it. So that's also gonna be fun. With just a lot of lovely changes happening. Although I actually don't think this is going to be that hard because I already was using a lot of Linux native plugins because they tend to work better anyway. Like Vital. I use Vital like all the time. So that should be fine. Okay. I just need to figure out what to do. I did do some research before I started this to like find stuff to fill in the gaps where I might have been lacking. So hopefully that helps. Right, I was at the lowest octave, I forgot. Okay. I want to do something arpeggiating like that. I just have to figure out what to do. I can't really force myself to write music, so this was a bad idea. That's okay. I'll think of something eventually. I just have to mess around. Maybe techno, whatever the hell I'm trying to do, isn't what I need to do right now. But whatever, I'll stick with it anyway. If I put a delay, well, let me also. Get the tempo right. Yeah, 135 is good. I found this sick delay plugin called Q Delay. Yeah, because I was like, I use delay all the time, and that's Windows only. But well, the funny thing about delay is that actually the new version doesn't work anymore because it's using the latest version of Juice, which breaks So I have to use an old version of Delay, which means I have to go onto like an archive to find it, and it's like, ah. So yeah, but the older version works. And this isn't as good, but it's very good. There's also even presets, which if you've used the LSP plugins, you'll know they don't really have any. Unless I'm missing something, they don't seem to have any presets, which is fine. It should be fine with the ones I want to use. Anyway, let's see here. Well, and actually, I might, well, with Delay, I don't really need presets, but I do want ping pong. That's a little too much feedback. And also, okay, I also want probably like a low pass on the delay. Sure. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I did find this chorus plugin, Tal Chorus, is really nice. Yeah. Although I might not need that either, because, you know, Vital has its own stuff. Well, I mean... Maybe this is actually better. Wait, I didn't even... Dude, I missed the... okay. I still need to figure out what exactly to do, but that's a start. I'm also going to put an EQ. And I always use this anyway, so that's fine. And yeah, Reaper has built-in plugins, it has plenty. Now 150 should be fine. Maybe that's a little thin. Let me do 100. That's probably fine. I think the order of that's fine. Anything else I want to do that's fancy? Not right now. I need to start writing something and stop stalling. Yeah, I might make more than one song, but they'll be short because I don't have a ton of time to stream every day. So, because I do actually have a full-time job, which is part of the reason I haven't been very active lately. Yeah, sorry about that. Life comes first, but yeah, I'm happy to be doing stuff again. I actually haven't really written music a lot lately, so this will be fun. This is kind of forcing me to write again. Although I did do something semi-secret that I can't talk about. That's all I'll say. But outside of that, I haven't really done anything. So this will be fun. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the skin has it's like Logic. It changes the color of the note depending on the velocity, which I really like. One of the things I like about this skin. Wow, I messed that up. Might as well just do that. know, this chorus is like too much. I almost just want like that. Like, for some reason, I just prefer this. I also think this is too much still. Yeah, the Reaper piano roll takes some getting used to. You can make changes to it to make it a little better, but I still think FL Studio probably has the best piano roll that I've ever used. So I do miss it sometimes. But then I go back to it, and then there's some things that are like, why did they do that? FL is really, really strange. It also helps that I had some experience using Logic, and the way I set it up is kind of similar to that. But yeah, it's very hard to switch to something new when you're used to something like that. Maybe. Yep, copy paste, lazy, I know. Hold on. Yeah, CashOS is pretty fun. I like it. I used to use Fedora a lot. I liked it, but I'm happy here. Yeah, that's actually good. That's a little weird, actually. I was too worried about copying the ending here, but that's actually not that noticeable. Yeah, that's not a bad take, I think. It does really teach you how to install things. Although a lot of people are using the script nowadays, which just makes it like really easy. So that kind of defeats the purpose, I guess, of the educational aspect of it. Even though, I mean, there's still a little bit of learning you have to do, but it's not nearly as involved as the manual install. I like CashOS because of the repos. I guess I could have been cool and installed Vanilla Arch and then just installed the Cache repos because I know you can do that, but I didn't want to bother. I've broken enough things that I just didn't want to bother. Or, well, you know, I don't know. This is not. Okay. Right, it you know, it previews two notes that are like next to each other, but then it does the top one, which like messes me up because I'm like using the sound to figure out the note, and it was this A, not the D, which I was listening for, the D. Yeah. Anyway. Nah, I like the F sharp. I'm changing it back. Whoa, that's goofy and weird. Yeah, it's because of the... Yeah, that, I didn't think about that. Okay, well... I mean, I could do that. But that... No, I don't like that. Huh, okay. No, that like what is, okay. I need to figure this out. There is also the FL Studio VSTi. That is functional, but it's kind of weird. I honestly kind of gave up on trying to use FL with Wine because I ran into too many bugs. But it wasn't really FL. It was all the VSTs, some of which are Linux native. Like Vital would just crash all the time, and the Linux version crashes sometimes too. But it got really annoying. But in any case, yeah, I mean, just using it for MIDI, you could do that. And I do think that FL is kind of easier with like making MIDI files and exporting them in any case. Like you can do it in Reaper, but I had to make this shortcut in order to even do it, and it doesn't... I don't know. It's not as nice as FL for that. IMO. The only thing that I like about Reaper is the way it handles automation. I just kind of prefer, but I miss having the clips because you can just easily copy and paste them. That is kind of like, I miss that. But the event editor is just so weird to me. I don't know. Like it has its upsides and its downsides, but it's like it's frustrating because I can't like I can't like put in like a specific number or like a point and have it go between the points. But like it can be useful for some things. It just like it bothers me that I can't get it exactly the way I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Yeah, the native plugins work. If you just use those, it's fine. Some external ones will work. I had the most luck with bottles. Like I have it now. But I haven't really set it up, but I just installed it so that I would have it. But it's like functional. Yeah, it works fine. And this is the newest version too. Still works. But yeah, I stopped using it. Reaper is a lot. I don't even really blame people for trying to use what they're already used to, because I did that for a long time. But I already wanted to switch to Reaper because I thought I would like it, and I'm glad I did. But it took a lot of effort. I'm not gonna say it was easy, but I'm glad I did it in the end. Was it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. But I have fun with it. Okay, well, maybe if I just do that, I can. Yeah, I need to stop getting sidetracked. Maybe that makes it sound less weird as a transition. Yeah, sure. Oh, I didn't do the right. I feel like I'm on the spot a little bit. I'm not used to live streaming. I've only done this once. Yeah, I never really got into Bitwig. As far as my understanding goes, Bitwig is kind of similar to Ableton Live. But I never really used Ableton Live, so I don't know. I couldn't really get into it. And the thing with Reaper is that I tried the evaluation license for like a really long time. Like, I set it up, I used tutorials and things to help me get it working for like months before I actually got a license for it. And they're very, they really let you use it as long as you want. It's like WinRAR, because it's like kind of free but kind of not, which I appreciated about it, because if they didn't have that, I probably never would have bought it. If their demo was like FL Studio, where you can't save anything, or, well, you can, but then you can't reopen the projects. I think it's still like that. Yeah, Reaper fully works, at least, but it doesn't come with a lot of stuff, so you have to bring your own samples and plugins and everything, which might be off-putting if you don't already have them. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. You know what? Wait, maybe this copy-paste will work fine. Whoa. That was goofy and weird. Hold on. One thing I do like that this has that FL, to me, frustratingly does not have, is the ability to loop patterns, which I actually have off by default, but I have it set to double click here, and I can loop just by doing that. I don't think there's a way to do that in FL Studio, which I feel like is sorely missing, but, also I need to undo that because I'm not done yet. I also, one of the things about FL that really started to drive me crazy when I was doing like film scoring and, well, really just anything with, not just film scoring, but like anything with piano, is that when you're trying to record with like a piano instrument and you're using the pedal, it doesn't record the pedal input. It just extends the MIDI notes to match your pedal, which, like, Reaper doesn't do that. It records the pedal on and off as a MIDI event, which I guess, yeah, the foot pedal, it records it as that instead of FL, which just like makes the notes longer, which I guess they both have their advantages and disadvantages, but I prefer having the foot pedal personally. But I guess it's a matter of preference. At first I didn't like it, but now I definitely much prefer it, especially because some VSTs actually have like a pedal noise. What with the is that a Linux issue? What with the pedal not getting recorded in FL? No, that's an FL thing, if that's what you're referring to. That happened for me on Windows and Mac, so yeah. I used to have a Mac for school because I needed one. It was one of the last Intel ones, and needless to say, I don't have it anymore. That thing was hot, loud, and slow. And it left a bad taste in my mouth. I thought about going back to Apple Silicon quite a few times, actually. But, I now I have this working. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And God, Macs are expensive, and I don't really like Apple much. Anyway. Wrong key. Or chord, not key. Jeez. That's weird. Yeah, it was I think I got some kind of education discount. But yeah, I had to use Logic, so I didn't really have a choice. It was weird. And I'm a very techie person, I think, and like I knew back then even that like Apple Silicon was going to be or like that they were going to make their own things. Like I knew they were going away from Intel and doing their own stuff. I was like I want to say 2019, yeah. Like there were rumors back then. We pretty much knew that that was going to be a thing. And I was like I'm buying a dead end device that like is going to like look horrible in like 2 years, and I was correct. Oh well. On top of the fact that like it was one of the ones with the butterfly keyboard and the touch bar and all that, which the touch bar was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. And the fact that it could run Windows was cool when I actually used it. Yeah, dual booting Windows was very easy on that. I don't really think you can do it anymore. So I guess that's like one of the only use cases I can think of for an Intel Mac if you really have to use both. I mean, I would rather put Linux on it, but obviously I would rather do that, but I'm gonna change the rhythm for the ending. No, I don't like that. No, I gotta change it. Oh yeah, what's funny is I actually just recently went to the UK to visit a lifelong friend of mine who moved there. He like literally used to live like a 5-minute walk from my house, and then he moved like almost halfway across the world. But it's nice that I'm really glad I was able to still get to go see him and all that. But I stepped into an Apple store and I saw that all the prices were just the US price amount, but in Great British pounds. And I was like, oh my God. And I kind of knew that already, but then going and seeing it, I was like, geez, yeah, no wonder it's less popular. I mean, we have sales tax here. I mean, I obviously know that like there's VAT in Europe and the UK and all, but um, yeah, we get a nice little, at least where I'm from, a 6% on top of what it looks like you have to pay. Tax gets added afterwards, and some places just don't have any sales tax, which is weird. That actually, yeah, you know what? I did go to a place that didn't have any sales tax to get that MacBook when I had to, which, like, legitimately, the extra gas, because it wasn't that actually that much further for me to go there to get it. And the extra gas involved to get there, like, did not really make up at all for the amount that I saved by not having sales tax. Anyway, no, it was a long time ago. I'm not feeling this. Sure. I think maybe that's fine. Maybe that's better. No, that's like, no, that's weird. No, that's weird. Sure. You know what? Actually, I'm good with that. Einstein. What about Einstein? Okay. Now it's finally time to add something else. Oh yeah. It took me forever to find a good drum sampler, and someone made a script for Reaper that just has that. Oh yeah, and also like drag and drop into VSTs like used to be broken, so this was one of the only easy ways to do it because you can actually drag and drop the samples from here. But oh yeah, my favorite thing about KDE Plasma, by the way. If you have ADHD though, it's great and terrible. Anyway, they actually oh god, they fixed it. I didn't think Kakos would actually bother fixing it, but they did. Hold on, Redux. Yeah, that's it. You can actually drag and drop now. That used to not work. It would just put it here, but they fixed it. Thank God. Anyway, and that's a Linux native thing. Obviously, yeah, I'm only using those, but it used to. Oh God. Oh no, it crashed. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's another quirk. I love Renoise Redux. It likes to crash. You gotta run it. Where is it? All right, you have to actually run as dedicated process. So if a plugin crashes, Reaper doesn't go down with it. I think it might be a little bit less memory efficient, but I have enough RAM. Yeah, it's a fun feature, but it can be a little distracting when you're trying to get work done. But I don't care. I'm keeping it on. Right. What did I want to do? Right. RS5K manager. That's right. Yeah, Reaper has its own built-in sampler. It's not that great, which maybe people will be mad at me for saying that, but I really missed FL's sampler. It's a lot better in my opinion. But there are samplers. There's Tau sampler. There's LSP has a sampler that's pretty good. That's free. Tau sampler is not free. There's also Redux that I have, which is also not free. Redux is nice if you like renoise already. If you're used to trackers. I used to use trackers all the time, so well, I haven't really delved into that part of it. But anyway. Need to find a kick that I like. Or, you know what? You know what I'm actually going to do? 909. I think that one's good. Yeah, and it makes separate tracks for each thing and a mini bus down here. And it even labels them once I actually figure out what I want. One thing I don't like is that there used to be like choke groups, but they were kind of broken, and they changed it to something else that like is supposed to still be the same thing, but like it also still is broken. I don't know. I don't really know if there's a way to get that to actually work with RS5K, which is disappointing. I could use Tau Drum, but I don't want to pay for it. I guess I'm cheap. I don't know. Anyway. I should probably get it. It's not that expensive. It's not as far as VSTs are concerned, I guess. Wait, how much was it? I forgot. Second monitor time. Yeah, $60. That's actually not that bad. The funny thing is that is the price of all of Reaper. Still, it's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. I should probably get it. One of these days. For now, this will work. That's fine for now. Let me just put, at the very least, a 4 on the floor. And I have this drum mode, so I get nice drum notes. And I did find a nice compressor built into LSP, or built into LSP, as part of the LSP suite of plugins. They have a sidechain compressor that I really like. Oh, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Hang on a second. Right, sends. Yeah, that's how it works. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Kick drum. Oh, yeah, I have that set to none by default. Which, it should be set to none by default. But maybe that's just me. I mean, MIDI sends can be useful. I'm just not used to having that, because I don't really think that's a thing in FL Studio. Anyway. LSP sidechain compressor stereo. That is a little bit too much. I mean, you could Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, it works. I'm really used to using Kickstart. So, I mean, I could, well, there's a towel filter. I could do that instead. This kind of does the same thing as Kickstart, except I had it MIDI triggered, which I don't have now. Hang on a second. What? Wait. Yeah, I don't understand how this plugin works. I haven't used it a lot, but I should use it more. I look really silly right now, I'm sure. Oop. I think I prefer this. If I am just going to do 4 on the floor, yeah, I could just do that. But I'll keep that there. Let me see here. Reaper's like $60 for a personal license. Let me pull it up. I think so. It depends. I got a personal license because, I mean, this is a hobby. I feel like that's fair. Yeah, it's $60. Yay. Another great feature about KDE Plasma, the zoom. Anyway. Yeah, it is $225 for the commercial license, but anyway. I haven't used FabFilter. I don't know. I mean, I can go through the plugin. Let's see. You can change volume, pan, low pass, high pass, band pass. Like, you can do... Hold on. That's fun. Oh my god. I would never do that, but... yeah, that's Oh. Oh, that's a cool effect. I like that. Reaper, as far as I'm aware, you get 2 versions. So Reaper, the different licenses, they don't give you a different amount of features. You get everything, no matter what. Even in the evaluation license, the only difference with the evaluation is that there's just a pop-up for 5 seconds every time you open it, and they tell you how many hours you've used it without a license, or with the evaluation license. Anyway, the commercial license, I don't really think there's a difference. There's no difference in features. It just costs more. They just want you to do that if you are a commercial entity. But you get 2 versions. So I bought Reaper 7 like pretty shortly after it came out. So that means I'll get all the Reaper 7 updates and then all the Reaper 8 updates. Once Reaper 9 comes out, I'll have to pay another $60 if I want to get Reaper 9. But my Reaper license will last forever. So I could just keep using Reaper 8. I don't have to upgrade it. But you don't get you don't get updates forever like you do with FL Studio. But it's $60 is not a crazy amount of money for something like this. I mean, I think it's worth it. They have new updates like all the time. I actually have a script, an updater script that runs to check for updates on startup, so I don't have to do it myself because I keep forgetting. But yeah, I mean, Reaper 7 came out like a few years ago, and it's still being updated. I think if you were to get a license at the start of a new version, it will legitimately last you with updates for like 8 years, which is a long time. So because like Ableton Live, like they do not do that. Most DAWs don't, but they do have discounted upgrades, which Reaper doesn't. But you know, I don't know. I guess you can come to your own conclusion on how you feel about their licensing. I am fine with it, personally. So I'm very happy with it. But if I did get the license like later on in Reaper 7, I'd probably be less happy with it. I don't know. Honestly, I mean, there might be other ways of activating it, but I don't know. For legal reasons, I don't know. I actually don't know for Linux. I haven't looked into that. For Bitwig, I know that there's other ways, though. Anyway. Yeah, it just seems like it lets you change any of these at a different time. And you can offset. Oh, what is it? Hold on. And you can change it. Okay. I don't know how to do the stereo that they were doing. That's funky. Oh, there's a stereo thing right here. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I see. Okay. That's fine then. Yeah, I mean, I think Linux users are generally pretty good at looking at that, figuring out that sort of thing, which I think is kind of funny for commercial software to have this version that maybe like 2% of its users are actually using, and then like ends up having tons of bugs because there's so many different Linux distros, and then like a lot of them aren't even going to pay for it anyway. So that I respect companies that do that. I think it's cool of them, which makes me want to support them. But I mean, you can do whatever you want. I don't really care. That is not right. I'm messing around with this. Like I said, I haven't really used this much, but anyway. I think I like it. I think I like that. I usually also will, let me see here. Yeah, let's open. A lot of times I'll just turn off the master send or parent send since it's in a folder, and then I'll just send it here instead so that I only have to change the effects on a single thing, and it will change it for both. Since I have to do them on separate tracks, at least with RS5K Manager, I have to do that, as far as I know. Let me just make sure that that actually worked. I think it did. I don't know, this new skin is weird. Yep, it would, okay. That is also too loud. Wait, can I lock this? I forgot. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it's possible. Wait. Maybe I have to do it here. No, that's the same thing. Me showing that I still don't know everything. Clearly. I am just fumbling around with this like everybody else. Or maybe some people know what they're doing, I don't know. It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure that out at some point, but it's not important. I'm keeping it as 0, so if it gets tweaked, I can just double click it. It's not a big deal. There's a placeholder. I'm sure I'll make this more interesting later. Okay. What can I do to this to make it sound better? So many plugins that I use are Windows only, so this is going to be fun. Can I do anything to make the kick better? What is this? Is that an instrument? You know, I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure that out. The JS plugins don't really distinguish between instruments and effects, so I don't know. What the heck is that? What in the world? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry. I know a lot of Americans have the like a lot of Americans forget that other countries exist, which is really awful and annoying. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to be like that. Right, that is literally just the one I used. Why don't I just... So I kind of... Let's see here. You know, this might not even be necessary, to be honest. Oh. That's less good. I have a tendency to make things worse. I know I'm not really trying for very long, but I just don't think that's a good idea to do. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. Okay. Why don't I add a pad? Let me add a new part. That is not in that folder track. There we go. Let's see, there are so many presets to choose from. Almost too many. What kind of thing do I want here? Maybe let me look at strings. That is out of tune. Copy paste because I'm boring. Oh yeah, also, I mean, I like that Reaper has that, so you can just do that and then see what's available. Although it clearly doesn't show everything. Because, oh. Yeah, anyway. Wait a second. Maybe drop 2. That's kind of muddy because it's literally like in the same range. That's better, but it's a little too loud. Also, more high pass. Also, well, I'll deal with the effects later. I might make it sound more interesting. And that's redundant. Oh, I don't like that. Let me see. I have a sound in my head of how I want it to be, and I need to recreate it in the real world, which is the challenge. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get it. That is a little weird. But I want that on the top. Nah. This is hard. Oh boy, I'm getting emails. That's probably the easiest way to get what I want, actually. Yeah, the voice leading makes no sense now, but maybe I can fix that. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. That's something. I still think that the effects are a little dry right now. Let's see what I can do. I do really like Dragonfly reverb. It's good. I don't want something super huge though. Maybe large. Maybe I do want something large. It's just like, I like this, to be honest, but I want it to be a little bit more interesting. What can I do? Maybe there's something here I can do. No, that's too much. Just trying to loop. I do like this JS plugin. It's really nice. Maybe not for this though. Underrated plugin. Fire's really good. Now I honestly, in that point, I might not need this, but let me just try it. See, now it's like completely bearing everything. That's why you shouldn't do that. Do not do as I do. You should not mix with just listening to the solo. I mean, I'm not really mixing. I'm just trying to figure out effects, but you shouldn't do that while you're not listening to everything else. I know. That's a good demonstration of why. The phaser might be better on here. See, it's a really nice plugin. It's just clipping a lot. Yeah, if I were to, yeah, it's clipping. Well, that's probably not good. Well, I mean, I kind of want to put a bass part at the very least. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be doing this. That's deep. I could do something like insanely blast it out, but I honestly think that's enough. Let me at least... I love doing this sometimes. Anyway, no. Okay. Anyway, I mean, the idea with these streams is that I'm going to edit them into a video later with Resolve, which will be fun. Especially on my AMD graphics card. It does work. It's just not fun. But yeah, the idea is to edit it into something. I just have to figure out how I'm going to edit this because I honestly don't know. I'm recording that, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's why I like automatic. There. How many years did I use Logic and I still not used to that? But that was a long time ago, though. That's okay. Can't unlearn the FL Studio muscle memory or whatever you want to call it. I'm like not labeling any of my tracks. I don't know. Should probably also be coloring them. That's a lot nicer. I am gonna make this longer. Why is it doing that? What in the frick? I don't know how to fix that. Why is there an extra tube? That makes no sense. Okay, well, the only way I can think of to fix that is just do this. There we go. Reaper, you're so weird. I'm sure there's an easier way to fix that, but whatever. AMD is better, but DaVinci Resolve is not. Although it does work. It was actually pretty easy to get working with DaVinci Box, which I know CashOS. CashOS has a package for it. But it didn't work when I tried it. I really tried to get it working, but I ran into so many driver issues. It was just not worth it. DaVinci Box, though, just a simple script that installed it in a Fedora container and fixed all my problems, and it works great. Yeah. It's not especially fast if you're using it with AV1, although I know that's not really meant for editing, obviously. But if you make proxy clips, yeah, that's pretty fast. Then you try to start doing stuff in Fusion, though, then it slows down to a crawl, and apparently NVIDIA is a lot faster. So, I don't know. But yeah, AMD is a lot easier with like gaming and just Wayland usability, which to me is like more important. I mean, I could use X11, but I have 2 monitors with 2 different refresh rates. And I remember starting on Linux like 5 years ago, and I started with KDE Plasma before they really had Wayland support. And I didn't know that like there was I didn't even know that like that was a thing. Yeah, those were fun times. Now it's so much easier because you just have Wayland and it just works great. Usually, I mean, for me it does. I guess people run into issues, but I don't really run into issues with it anymore. I mean, I'm using OBS. It's working fine. Whoa, right. Yeah, it's working fine. I don't know. I even have, you know what? I even have VSTs for my mic, which is, what's it called? ATK audio. Yeah, you can just like, well, you have to, yeah, but yeah, it's running through OBS with the VST, which is awesome. It's super cool that you can do that. Anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked. Neurodivergent moment. Frick. Okay. I just get very excited talking about this stuff. Okay. I could make a more interesting baseline, but like this is so busy already. Like I don't really want to do anything else. I don't know what else to do. I'm honestly, I could just do octaves. No, not that. Not like eighth notes. But I feel like it's too busy already. Like I don't think that's a good idea. You know, one thing I do miss from FL Studio is that you could like set a length and then like use that same length, which yeah, you can do that in Reaper. But as soon as you try to like, well, yeah, you can like do that sort of. But if you want to keep this gap the same, but just make it longer, like if I wanted it to be like there, but like with the same gap, you can't really do that because it just snaps to the end, which is usually nice. But sometimes I like having these little gaps, and like FL would keep it when you do that, which like, I don't know. Like I wish I was a toggleable setting because I would turn that on or off. I don't know if anyone knows how to do that because I feel like that's not something that many people do, but I used to do that all the time and I miss that. I do like that you can change the start because I don't really think you can do this in FL Studio. And now when I go back to FL, it's like, why can't I do this? Like that's weird. But yeah, I had to make so many changes to the piano roll to make it good. No, that's like unnecessary. Maybe what I can do is make it sound more interesting instead of just being like a simple sub bass. Maybe I could do something else. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? Instead of making that sound more interesting, I should just make this a sub and then just add another instrument, which I should be doing because that's cool. That's what cool people do. I'm cool, right? Nah. Oh yeah, and then see, this is where the MIDI send is useful, because now I can just send any other bass that I want into the sub bass so that I don't have to do it more than once, which is really nice. That is why I just never think to use it, because I'm not used to having it. Oh god. Um, yeah, that is something that's nice about the mini send. I think what I'm gonna do is make something like really cracked out and distorted and crazy, but like kind of rein it in a little bit. Because that's what I like to do with my things, is break them. I like to break my things. It's fun. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. You know what? Let's just turn it down. That's not good. That sounds bad. That sounds horrendous. Oh my god. It's funny though. Right, yeah, I should do that, or at least that. No, this is not at all what I wanted. Okay. No. I have to That's a goofy sound. Those overtones are interesting. You know what? Here, let me put that. Get a nice... I have to remember to compulsively save every 5 minutes. Although I do have backups. But sometimes Reaper likes to crash. Well, it's not Reaper. It's Vital. Oh, why did I do the clap? Why did I pick the clap? Because if I close it and try to reopen it, it's going to crash. I already know it's going to crash. I just want to show that. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. See, when I try to demonstrate something, I can't do it. Anyway. But normally that crashes for me. Maybe if I also put... a lot of times I will usually use M Saturator, but this is forcing me to use this because I don't use it enough and I really like it. So I'm glad I am using it because it's good. There we go, that's a little closer to what I wanted. This way it doesn't muddy up the sub, because you don't really want a lot of stereo down there. At least I think that's how that works. from what I remember from my recording studio classes that I had ages ago, I think that's what you're supposed to do. I don't love how that mixes in. Maybe I need a low pass. Okay, you know, I might not even finish this one, or, well, I might not finish anything from this challenge. It's just kind of an experiment. I want to finish one thing, but I'm gonna have to sleep on this one. I want to do something else because I don't know. I'm not really feeling this one. It's okay. Right. That's what I wanted. I'm not used to the skin, like I said. I like it though. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Ah, now it crashes. Good old Reaper. At least I saved. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Normally Reaper doesn't have this like launcher that shows you your recents, project templates, all your projects. I was searching for that one. Secret. Well, not really secret, I'm just working on it. Anyway. Yeah. Reaper should have something like this, but it doesn't. But Repack has it. Repack is like essential. Like if you use Reaper without it, I feel like you're doing it wrong. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. You can use it without it. It's usable. I just think it's way better. I feel like you're missing out if you don't use it. Anyway, let me see here. Maybe not this, but I was thinking actually. Yeah, I changed some of my folder structures. Why did I have those in my Nextcloud? What the hell was I thinking? I have so many of these. That's a bad idea. God, my folder structure is a mess. Anyway. And I should probably be using something other than RS5K, but it does work. I just thought this was cool. I gotta do something with that, because that's, like, sick. That is... Hold on a second. Something from a SNES game. Going through this Argo Lunar, which is, like, amazing, by the way. Also, very underrated plugin, like... This should be in your arsenal. It's really good. I keep forgetting to use it. And this JSFX plugin, which is sick. I'm also, you know what? I'm going to be extra, and I'm going to put... right, what's it called? Dragonfly. Even though I probably don't need this. Let's put the hall reverb. I just want to see how it sounds. Great hall. It kind of just makes it darker, which makes sense. don't know if that's entirely necessary. Right, I'm not... yeah, there we go. And also, this is a free sound font. Salamander Grand Piano. This is accurate Salamander Grand Piano version 6.2 that I found, which was cool. Yeah. For a free sound font, it's very good. Let's see here. I probably should be doing this with Sens instead. Well, might want something different here, actually. No, that's I'm running out of steam. Like, I know I literally just started this, but I honestly, no, I need to go a little longer. It's hard for me to focus on something for longer than an hour, and it's been an hour and a half, so my brain is like dying. But I need to lock in a little bit more. But I don't know. This is why I never get anything done. This is why I'm sitting on like 4 unreleased albums and I haven't done anything on my YouTube channel for almost a year. And other stuff that matters more in my personal life than YouTube. You know, I kind of want to use something other than RS5K. I'm gonna do that. I will do that. Right, where did I get that? It's in here somewhere. One of these bit packs. I think it's this one. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually going to replace my FX chain with this. That's something else I like about Reaper is that you can save FX chains. I don't think you can do that in FL Studio. And you've got like track templates and stuff like that, which I don't even bother with, but I probably should because I think it would save me a lot of time. There's so many things in Reaper that I haven't even... Not to mention, it's like basically like a video editor as well. You can put videos in here, although... I'm not sure about the codec situation on Linux, if you can even play back H.264 stuff. Because I know it doesn't play Rex 2, the Windows and Mac versions do, but I don't even think that there's a driver, or not driver, but, well, there's not a way of playing those back on Linux, I should say that, because it's all proprietary weirdness. But if you have Rex 2 stuff, then you're kind of screwed unless you have a good VST for that. And I liked using Fruity Slicer or SliceX or whatever. Obviously, I can't use them here. The only other thing I found is Vice. But the latest version that you get through certain means is not new enough to support Rex 2 because they used to not. And the newest version is kind of expensive for something that I don't think I'm going to use a lot, so it's okay. Reaper does have the slicer that you can use that someone made, and then there's also a fork of it. It's neat. There's also other stuff that you could use. You can actually use Renoise Redux to do it, but... Oh, did it crash? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I love Renoise Redux. Crashes all the time. It's super cool. Yeah, it's just like not working now. That's cool. There we go. Did it like it deleted my Okay. See, I can't even blame Linux for that. It crashed again. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should get Tau Sampler. Because this is like pretty annoying, Renoise. What the hell? Or maybe I'm supposed to use a VST, not the VST3. But like, I don't know, man. They need to fix that. Okay. I just need to never touch it. Apparently, I just need to never touch it. Ugh. That's fun. I want a way of what am I saying? Of changing the gain before it reaches the reverb. So I really should be using sends. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stop being lazy and I'm going to set up a send. And I'm just going to do the same for that too, because whatever. Right, where is it here? Oh, right through here. That makes sense. Okay. So I have to make this... Oh, it already is 100% wet. That's fun. That means that I was having it fully go through that, so I probably... I don't even... Oh, wait, I can just mute the master send. That's how. There. That works. Okay, I don't even really know what to do with this. Yeah. Screw it. You know what? I'm gonna keep doing this later. Hopefully tomorrow. I have tomorrow. Yeah, I have work tomorrow, so it's gonna have to be a lot later. And also, I have to get homework done. I'm taking college classes now, so I gotta get some stuff done. And since I have work the next few days, I kind of need to do it today, so I should probably actually do that. Yeah. Okay, well, this was a semi-successful start, but I honestly am not super confident in the thing that I was making before. I mean, now that it's been a little bit of time. No, like that bass is just too much. Maybe I just... don't like the bass. I don't like the bass, and I don't know what else to do with it. Ugh, okay, you know what? No, I need to come back to it with a fresh set of ears. It crashed again. It crashed again. I love Reaper so much. It's probably not Reaper's fault. It's usually a VST that causes that. Which, you know, the whole reason that I was trying this was to hopefully have better stability. And have things break and crash less often. But I already knew that Vital and Renoise Redux like to crash sometimes. So I guess that I did not achieve that goal. I think the better thing to do is to just find plugins that are stable that work well. Because you can find ones with YA Bridge, the Kilohearts ones, and the Melda ones are pretty good. There's some other ones. Yeah, okay, well, I guess I will resume this at another time. Keep an eye out on that subscription feed for these. If you do that, then yeah, okay.